JDK put a shit on my grave.
My team made this.
I've been out chasing lizzies all day today, yeah. JDK, man, put a
They ain't really studying, they gon' lie on my name. I've been out chasing Lizzie, got gay today.
I wanted to do the clap. Yo, so we've just started off, mate. We've just started off the 6th episode of the next slice with you stealing my clap that I was meant to be doing.
Nah, you know why he's the idiot? Because before we started filming, we all agreed that I was gonna do the clap, and now he's trying to stick.
Do you know what?
He's trying to claim my clap.
We did all agree that
yo, you know what? Yeah, bro. Let's do it. Off you go, innit?
Yo, I'm done now.
Nah, we're back with episode 6 of the next slice, and obviously we've got JD Killed This in the building. And I don't think I've been more gassed for a guest, I can't even lie. I said this to you over the phone, man. The videos, man, set the basis for a good music video. Good music, like everyone watches it for a music video, and I'm absolutely buzzing to have you on. But yeah, man, we're back after.
Anyways, man, are you different?
First off, I feel privileged to be here.
Oh, big up, man, big up. We respect.
Heat for me. So at least it's nice and warm, but I'm not sweating, you know.
This is the first time the studio's been warm, you know.
Innit?
Every day I got my jacket on when we're filming.
So it's actually warm here,
I have to
man.
show the skinny arms, I have to show the hairline as well.
Good to meet you both, yo. Can't be banging it.
Big up, man.
No, but I'm flipping. I was locked down being for you as a video director, though. So that's probably.
Yeah, good question.
Do you know what? The first lockdown was kind of the opposite of what I thought, because I think everyone was like, didn't know what was going on. So everyone was reaching out to video people like, are you still working? Are you still active?
Yeah.
So even though it would have dropped off, normally I think I still got a semi-stage, you know what I mean?
Because I was about to say, like, when you're doing the music videos and stuff, you end up being outside most of the time, innit? So you can keep that distance away from people. So
that's it.
I think
COVID safe over here.
Oh, mate.
The second lockdown.
I think this time's been a bit more tough because this recent lockdown has been the most tough because like the locking down Airbnb and things like that.
The locking everything.
Last minute, you know, something fucks up and you think, yo, we need to get an Airbnb.
Yeah. 100%, man, and I think
people can't.
It's like what we've witnessed now. Like, we've got bare restrictions in here, innit? Like, obviously, when we pull people through, there's only a certain amount that can come in and stuff like that. And I think definitely with like COVID and stuff. To be fair, I think this lockdown, to me, I've just been like, yo, let's just actually just follow what they're saying, innit? Just so that it can get over and done with, man.
Let's not lie, we've not been following.
No, we haven't been that. Yeah, no, we haven't been.
For the camera,
no. But you know what I mean, innit? I feel like a lot more people in it, but like a lot more people have.
Let's just follow the rules and get this over and done.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yo, so I weren't being faking it. I was just telling, like, that's what I meant, innit? So
I will admit, he did tell me beforehand about these rules and that. Don't bring
see,
don't bring everyone.
Exactly, man.
But you see what you said about the Airbnb, like, is that what would you say is the most common location for music video? Because like, I'm not gonna lie, as a consumer, when you watch music videos, like, they always look the same. It's either like in a whole or on the block or
exactly like that's it. So it's either say number one, obviously people on the block, but it's nice car, nice whip. There is a standard to follow, and there's no issue with that. But when you do get people who want to be have that more creative side on that, you know, they want to have the a lot of input on their videos, and like I think you were saying something before about storylines. It is refreshing, and it does work more than you think.
What would you say is like the most creative video you've been involved in then?
Well, this you know what? This is a very good one because literally last night, bro. Yesterday.
Yo, my man. Before we get into that, my man, bro. Right, this guy graphs, bro, innit? Right. I've sat there last night and I said to him, I was like, yo, give me a bell whenever we'll have that. We'll have a quick chat and that. Bro, my man was still out grafting at 10:30, bro, and I know for fact you would have been out all day doing recordings and that.
It's paying off though. Look at it.
Yeah, bro, chill it, bro. Check it. My man's coming here. Yeah, dripped out. He's laughing, bro.
Air Force as well. He's living.
I'm still there, not bougie yet.
Bro, but all Air Force get
now. But what about what would you say the most creative video?
Yeah, we're going. So shout out to A1, Salford guy. Fucking
big shout.
Can I swear on here? It's pre-recorded.
Do what you want. Do what you want, man. It's you. Finally, you're in front of the camera.
That's it.
So
I don't have to worry about any of that. But no, shout out A1. He's not got a title set, but it's gonna be something like a Buster Rhyme. But it's a cold track, and we had bro, at like 12 a.m. we're doing 11 a.m. with like a scrapyard, and he had a farm patterned. He had all the people, you know.
Yeah.
What?
So
the story is basically shows like a normal working day in the scrapyard, and I'm talking here, the big cranes crushing cars and that, putting them in the big compactor. So we're like,
where was my invite?
Don't want to give too much away, but yeah, man. So he's him and guys.
Where was my invite though, man? What's going on?
I might have to tell him next time. You know what I mean?
No, that's
shoots. You need to get a little cameo anyway. Now you man are doing your thing.
That's mad, man. Trust me, 100%, man. Like that is mad, bro. Like that's some serious pedo, man. These music videos aren't cheap. They're not cheap.
This guy must be. You can tell.
Bro, my man's laughing at
one. Not even yet. For the work, boy, it's definitely you definitely put in your time anyway.
Yeah, you see.
But you start seeing that nice money when you're getting like shout out meets money or that.
Yeah.
So would you say like you get do you think you get enough credit you deserve for what you do?
Yeah, well, I've never once advertised at all, and just going consistently strong. So that's from the love the artists are giving back. You know what I mean, promoting themselves and then their connections and stuff like that. So I'm never gonna say I'm under.
Yeah, but to be fair, I wanted to mention this to you. Like at the minute, I'm seeing so many people come to you for these videos, man. Like you're showing how much work ethic, and you have that good work ethic. Then everyone's gonna start showing you love, and obviously you start seeing the benefits of that.
When everyone sees that you've got a buzz around your name, everyone wants to kind of go where the hype is in it. So when everyone sees that you're popping, like people are gonna kind of gravitate towards you. So who do you say is the biggest? Who do you say is the biggest artist you've worked with so far?
Hey, there's two answers to that. So I'd say the most relevant for like the UK, I guess, is like Rem Salford.
Yeah.
Shout out to my man.
Big shout.
Come on the show as well.
First connection.
We'll try.
I'll tell him. But then again, another one through Legendary Keys. Shout out. Like maybe a year ago, we went down to Birmingham, and there's a guy, Young Dread.
Yo.
I did something for him in it a while back, and that was pretty mad. Went on No Jumper.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yo, that's sick, man.
No Jumper. He second best podcast on YouTube.
In it, second best. Like, nah, but definitely, man. Like moving on to the people that you have worked with. Like you've worked with like Young Loose, Young SB, Young Dread, as you just said. Official D, AJ Wisdom, K Don Rickett, JB, MSC. Right, mate, the list just goes on.
Wisdom as well.
Yeah, big up AJ, big up JB.
I watched his podcast.
And like, man, like it's big, man. Like,
how does it feel though? Like, how does it feel just knowing that you're getting all this love from everyone around the community?
Hey, bro, to say that I wasn't even born technically in Manchester, it's yeah, man, it's mad though. The city's
wait.
Shout out Manchester, you know what I mean?
Yeah, big up, man. Wait, so where were you originally from?
Technically, like near Blackburn.
Right, okay, yeah. Yo, big shout.
Yo, by your upbringing, then, man.
From young, well, but just it's been Manchester artists really, but
yeah. I think Manchester's a good place though, bro. Like
it definitely is.
The music, like
you know what I mean, they're not, no one's bougie stuff.
Yeah, fully, man. The music scene in Manchester's popping at the minute. Like, I'm sorry, bro. You're seeing all these talents coming through, man. Manchester is taking over.
Who do you think's next up in Manchester, though? He's one guy you're thinking he's. Well, who do you think the next to blow?
There's too many people who deserve to be the next.
Yeah.
Who do you think is like on? Like, obviously, you had Bugsy set the pace, open the doors. Then we had H. Now we got people like Meeks, and then we've had a lot of people. But who do you think? Who do you think the next guy that's gonna just set the pace and just be that guy? Because there's a couple man that I think, but obviously you're
let my man have a quick think.
I'll probably say someone like do you know Comfy is Comfy.
Oh, big up, shout out Comfy.
You need to know about
bro. Need to get on him, bro. You need to get on him. Like, he's hard, bro.
Definitely want to blow.
You might need to plug me.
I'll say K Rico in it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think K Rico definitely because K Rico definitely up there. And I say Dylan Beds.
Oh, Beds.
Yeah. Big watch out, Dylan Beds. You know what, yeah?
I'll say them three are probably the ones to watch.
I think they're the ones to watch, yeah, and I don't know why. I think, obviously, yeah, he just came out with the In and Out, innit? The In and Out song. Yeah. Dills, man. Yo, that song,
This is why it's a mad one, because again, Stockport, bro.
It's bad, bro.
Exactly. Money's playing to so many different scenes now, innit? There's North Money now, there's Stockport, there's so many different scenes.
Yo, literally, like, Dill's track came out, yeah, and when the preview came out, bro, I was like, yo, this is hard. And you worked on that, man, like.
Yeah, well, I was just about to say, actually, I'm saying Stockport, bro, but actually, credit where it's due, it's Droyle's done and that. So there's Dills and what's called My Man Joyce as well.
Yeah,
All
Esskay
records label.
Yeah, fully, man.
In a minute, but
100%. But nah, definitely, man. I literally think like the minute seeing everything, like Manchester, Stockport area, everywhere round us at the minute is blowing up with music, and like, bro, I feel like even with watching you, what you're doing, it's like people are gonna consistently keep using you. I never see you struggling for work in it. Like my man, I see you all the time on different tracks.
Underappreciated or whatever.
You are, man. You're getting the love shown to you.
Yeah. What would you say has been like your worst experience so far since you started the videography thing? Have you been let down a few times?
Yeah, but that's minor, man. Stuff happens in it. I get that, man. We're all doing it, but literally, I've had like it's more technical issues. I've had stuff where like bro, I downloaded some footage before that someone had sent me from like a different country, so everything was in a different app and that. And
man.
Ripped some of my stuff. And
my man's moving international, G.
That's techie, innit? So it's overwritten. That's
what I'm saying, boss. I was spending like five bills to go and get the stuff back, and they wouldn't even get it back. Like they couldn't fix it.
That's why I could never do them kind of jobs. I'm
too
not
much
good
risk.
Way
too much risk.
Them kind of thing, you know.
That's it. But I'm not naturally a technical person like that, innit? But it's one of them. I'm glad that stuff happens early, because again, I'm still learning now, so everything, that was a minute ago now, but now I know everything backed up the second it comes off the card, the second it's onto the laptop, 100%. Back that up as well, back the project, because you can't afford that stuff.
I think we learned that early, and obviously with Sam's, bro, like we were talking about before, I'm not joking, every episode we might as well just say, Sam, listen, we're gonna give you a free sponsor, innit? Like we're just gonna shout you out. He ends up being brought up, he's doing that much at the moment. Sam and yourself are just, they're always in it, but like,
Sam's he's one of them who's like said, see the graph,
bro,
his man's been there for time as well.
Bro, that's what I mean. Like when I was down at Sam's studio a couple of weeks ago, and it was like you're in there, man. Like you have all these different things that you're constantly grafting. Like my question is like, is there a lot of pressure a lot of the time? Like, because you as you just said, you've got someone's work that's like done in like a situation like that. That must be a lot of pressure to have.
That's it. Even just contacting channels and that, because sometimes. That's why we need a Manchester-based channel, on the level of sort of Jeremy mixtape and that. Because not a lot of people will send the artist video off to the channels and that, but I always try to, because I like to be in the process, be involved there. If I've got a connection, I want to help you out. But bro, sometimes these channels longer, and you sort of feel like on me as well, because the person's asking and that. So it's things like that.
Especially the way the music scene is now, is like everything just moves so quickly. So it's like, do you ever get a bit overwhelmed? Because it's got to be quick. You've got to film it, edit it, do everything done, and then have it done.
And not waiting time to get it out.
And make sure it's top quality as well.
Exactly. Well, like one, there's three things that work against me. I'm a perfectionist. So something might be done to whatever level, and the artist might see it and be like, yo, that's sick. And I'm thinking,
could have done that.
I want to do this, and I just want to go through every last bit of footage. And it's one of them, because I try and keep the price as low as possible, so to show the love and that, especially because people return custom. It's like I have to do a lot of jobs. So as you into the video, so you know what editing's like.
Yeah, that's what I mean, man.
Sometimes that can get
but this is what I mean, like
we push through, man.
100%. And I think like even with when I do a bit of editing, like don't get me wrong, I'm no like editing pro. Like literally, I come in and we tell me just like cut, and then obviously the preview or whatever they want at the beginning and end, and like even then, like bro, I'm looking at it, and I'm going, mate, what am I doing, man? Like, it's hard, bro. But like, obviously, it's over time, innit? Over time, it will come.
That's it's same with like you, like here, you're very comfortable on the camera, stuff. Things like that could be overbearing to someone first. So it's the same thing.
When you first got on camera, you were sweating.
Yeah, bro. I literally said this to you before, innit? About AJ Wisdom one. I was sat there and I was like, yo, my ass was twitching, bro. And I was sat there, I was like, yo, what am I doing? But like, I think over time, like, even still, like, I couldn't trust myself, bro, with someone's work and then say, yo, I'll edit it.
For me, I would just start shaking.
I'd be like, nah, I'm good.
This is the thing. Well, I got into this business, into this industry, if you will, in this game, not intending to do what I'm doing now. I was about to ask you. Literally, I'd never edited something before, and I'm like, I just have that birthplace confidence.
That's
about
your first project you ever worked on. Then.
So I would. So again,
how did it go?
I didn't realize how technical and stuff would be, but again, just having that, you just get it done and it works. And but that was again, Young's SB, controversial figure, but again, got a shout at stuff.
Yeah, man.
What's it called? That's my guy. Fucking, basically, I was shouting hella people through saying, yo, artists, this is, bro, like I just first started Instagram, you know what I mean? No followers whatsoever, no work I'd ever done before. Shouting artists, he sort of like, yo, I'll do a freestyle video, I'll do a video, whatever. Realised, I'm not gonna be able to charge anyone at first without being showing any work. So I'm like, yo, I'll do a freestyle video for free, whatever. Did it, and because that was my first ever thing, I sort of went mad on it. It's still out there on my channel right now. The audio's terrible because it's like just a shitty camera audio.
Yeah.
I just messed it, put whatever vocal things on it to fix it.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere, innit?
But the visuals though, to this day, are some of my maddest effects. Whilst I'm doing After Effects,
so
it's
you're just kind of freestyling pretty much.
Yeah.
You know what? Let me tell you what.
But like I said, just putting going the extra mile on it sort of clearly worked.
Do you want me to tell you what that reminds me of was when we were speaking to Dan and Dan was saying about music, like it relates to music, man. Like Dan's first track, he's even said like they were my hardest bars because you get like nervous or you don't know what you're doing, so you're trying your hardest to do it. And like that's mad, and that just. It's mad, man. Like I think
I'll just bring it back so this ties in with then. I've got an answer now for who's next up. Or
I forgot.
And this again ties into sort of how I got started as well. Again, got to show love to everyone who showed you love in the past.
100%, always.
And this guy is always putting in work for helping a lot of people, young people, whatever.
Yeah.
I show music on Instagram. Shout out Show.
Yeah.
But he
big shout out.
I'd done that freestyle for Young's SB, done a couple of videos like for like Escape and Skiz, whatever. And Show, I went to his studio one time. He'd seen that work, seen me grafting there, heard who I'd done the videos for, sort of seen it. And from there, boy, he put me onto a lot of people.
Yeah, that's mad, man.
And like I said, his music right now, he's taking off, doing it through his own channel, you know what I mean, banging views.
That's good, man.
The youngers onto his channel and that, you know what I mean, doing it right.
Can you say his name again? Show.
That's Show. I show music on Instagram.
Yo, big shout out, man. And I think that relates to what we say all the time, innit? Like them relationships that you build in this industry is absolutely crazy, man.
That's it. It's like it's nothing about what you know, it's about who you know these days, innit? It's networking, man. You need to.
Proves itself.
100%.
You need to. Yeah, man. That's the most important thing. Like networking can get you further than any qualification or degrees. If you know the right people, then.
Exactly, bro.
100%. Like I just think always like you see some people that they cut off people in it, and then you sit there and you're like, yo, like why, man? If you're showing love, like as you just said, then like Young's SB, he's a controversial guy, but like you still worked for me, still been sound with you, and you've even said but still loved though, man, because I've worked with him, that's my guy. But like obviously, other people might say something different, but everyone. Yo, my man's getting a trim after this, I promise.
Trust me, don't watch this in head. It's average for now, but this is.
But nah, that's what I mean, man. Like a lot of people just cut people off, and it's kind of like, yo, I don't really see why. Like,
it can get you so far, and they can serve you for the time being because you think you're less man on my team, whatever, less people there. Or if these man feel, even if they feel like they owe you something, like they shouldn't, but you know, I mean, like you owe them something, they shouldn't. But, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's on them. You just keep the same, remain the same, show the same love from day.
100%.
As long as you keep it 100 with everyone, I think everyone's gonna be sweet. You keep it 100.
You see with like rappers, it's like when you if you pay enough attention to a rapper and you watch all the music videos, you watch his socials and that, you kind of get a good idea of the people he's got around him, of the people he's got around him in it. But you see as a videographer, whatever you want to call yourself, like it's kind of we don't really know who you roll with or what your team like. So like you see the way you are, like what kind of people have you got around you? You got like a team, or you like kind of like a lone wolf kind of guy?
I've got quite a few people around me, boy, but it works out because again, I like to keep it 100. If you keep it 100 with me, we're there in it. So I've got again the latest thing I'm sort of working on is that Esskay Records.
I was literally just about to say that, innit?
And Esskay Studios, all them man down there. Building a movement, building it proper. Obviously, I've been managing this for a minute.
Yeah.
No, let's talk about what else you manage.
No, wait. So, obviously, with the record label that him and Sam have obviously come together with, like, bro, there's mad talent on there, innit? And like, bro, there's mad talent on there. Literally. Like, and I went onto your Instagram, and obviously I see that you're the manager of JB, MS, ZK, and Rise as well. Yeah. Like, bro, like, how do you manage to fit that all in it, like, because you're getting videos all the time and stuff like that, and then obviously you're now doing the stuff with Sam and everything. Like, how do you manage that, man?
Well, like, hopefully now them two lanes can merge together.
So
that works, but again, it is literally just trying to keep on everything, bro. Obviously, a lot of the things sort of melding the videos. I love the shooting anyway, and I love the editing. So I'm always gonna have time for that. I'm always gonna fit it in.
Yeah,
the managing the artists, I've been blessed because a lot of the artists are mentally there. They're mentally prepared, they're ready. When they come to me and they sort of see that, I see that, and we work together. It's a back and forth. If they're not putting in the effort, I feel like it, or the other way around, then fair enough, you know. But it is one of them. It's a balance, and if you've got love for this.
Well, that's the thing as well, because like, obviously we had JB on, and JB's only 16, but then obviously MS, and obviously you got the other two guys, but obviously I'm not too sure.
You missed one. I think I must have missed it on my bio, but shout out NS Lux is one of the newest.
Big shout out.
He's another one that for a man's age, there's talent there, undeniable, and there's a lot of people like that.
I think it's good though, man, because like obviously you've got a wide variety of people. Like obviously, big shout out MS, my guy.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm gonna get to a couple of shout outs if that's alright.
Man. You shout out who you want, man. But like that's what it is, man. Like I think you got that work ethic, which I think relates to you and Sam as well, which is why I think the record label that you both set up is gonna do very well.
That's why it should work. Hey, back to the before we move on from who I've got on my team and that again. Musically, we might touch on it later, but I've just started doing a little thing myself, and that's all down to
my man's drifting off, bro, into these lanes.
Is that the first time? Have you released anything yet?
You got one little thing out in
it. There, but again, that was because I hopped on for my brethren, and they was pushing to put it out there because they were like, it's hard, and I was like, I'll do something. My boy was there with the camera. I'm dressed in my scrubs, but I'm like, we'll just get out.
Yo, I seen that.
I've not pushed it myself, realistically, but it's there on my channel. People who know in it.
Man, innit? Go and pre that, yo. My man,
I need to do everything. I've not been seeing that myself.
Bro, you know what? Yeah.
What kind of is like real rap, trap wave kind of?
That's drill, innit?
Drill, okay.
But like I was saying, I'm trying to do drill's just easier.
Yeah, 100%.
But I'm trying to do wavy stuff because again, my boy who I was about to sit again.
Yo, I say this all the time. I think like the wavy stuff, like I know you like real rap more in it, like you're proper like real rap.
I feel that. I get.
But I like the wavy stuff more, man. The more of like a good pop in it.
That's a white boy thing. I'm joking. No, but what music do you listen to the most? Like, who's your favorite artist?
Well, again, obviously, I like a lot of these drill kids, these drill people. But again, M. Hunshaw, got to shout him out recently.
Big shout.
Young Ads always, because he did the real rap back then, and he's still doing the wavy thing, which is the best if you can prove that.
Yeah, he's got a project coming this year that's going to be just
auto-tune, bro. You know I am on that, bro. I'm on that. Trust me. So him,
needs to get a feature from me still.
No,
but who's your top 5 in the UK right now?
So again.
He said M. Hunshaw.
See, Fredo Defo is there. He's maybe on the board, you know what I mean, depending what he's feeling, innit?
Yeah.
But yeah, Defo, M. Hunshaw, Young Ads is the top. M. Hunshaw, Digger D, obviously.
Yep.
Central C right now.
A
couple ones I might throw in the mix that are like a bit left wing, but you know, Lucy.
Lucy.
A couple of them do.
I like Block 6 and that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
bro.
so
and then, even Unknown T.
Yeah, big up. So you see, you mentioned Fredo, that. What do you think of his new album?
I was about to say that.
I've not listened to all of it yet, but there's set ones on there that are popping, that are, in my opinion, slap.
Some of them.
Obviously, the Fredo one. The Fredo
the
and Pop
Dave
Smoke.
one. Oh, the Pop Smoke with Young Ads one.
So I've been saving that one, innit? I've not when I've been around speakers and that, I've either been like recording someone or whatever. Yeah. So I'm just saving set ones to bang myself.
I'm not gonna gas up too much, but it's solid, man. It's solid.
I think it is a solid album.
Trust me. I know my hairline ain't the strongest, but I know about my music.
Bilal's not got a do-rag on for once, people.
Let's not zoom in on that.
Oh, JD, teach me how to zoom in on the pro. Yeah, he's gonna teach me. I'm gonna zoom in right on that hairline of yours, bro.
Zoom in if you want, man. That's why I'm right for the light as well, so you can show the reflection.
But nah, yeah, definitely. I think me personally, I think the album was a very hard album. But I think him working with Dave so much, it was I think one or two songs sounded a bit too much like Dave for me.
You think Dave rubbed off on him
a lot. But on some of
no homo.
But now, like on some of his tracks, like I think Dave's rubbed off in a good way because obviously he directed it as well, didn't he? But like, I think on 1 or 2 of the tracks, I just don't like the fact that he sounds way too much like Dave and what Dave was doing with his last album and how the real rap was constant.
Yeah, because he is good at that.
Yeah,
I feel like the whole theme of the album was to be like deep and emotional, because that's why it's called When You Come Back Happiness, innit? Yeah, and even the way that he promoted it, he didn't even put that much promo into it as well. You can tell that he's kind of been through a lot recently. He just wanted to kind of put some real rap out there. And even like this time last year, he went through like a run of just doing like a lot of mainstream kind of songs, like Hickory Dickory Dock and them kind of.
Yeah,
I feel like he just wanted to feed the streets some real rap in it.
Yeah, but I think like to be fair, but
this puts him back in my top 5 solid.
Yeah.
No, it will.
I think realistically though, like as you just said, he does like mainstream songs and stuff. Like sometimes you've got to do that though, innit?
And he's one of them that's meant to have been pushed on America as well.
Yeah.
So he's got to get that sort of clear, clean cut.
The American guy love him though still.
I've seen them when they're doing a little reaction. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, the Yellowman love him.
No, but it was like H, bro. I think all of H's tracks before he started going mainstream were hard, and then obviously H.
No, but I feel like H.
Exactly, man.
I big up K Rico on that.
Yeah, that's why when you said K Rico, I was like, yeah, come on, man, because I like the stuff he did with him.
But that's what I mean.
You come on the show as well, man.
Yo, you stop making promises that we don't know that we can give, bro.
K Rico's coming, man. Don't watch that. Don't watch that.
Why is it you materialize things, bro? Just put it out.
Yeah, bro. But he puts way too much pressure on it, so now I'm gonna have to go and try and get them on. But nah, we got some secret people coming through. But still. But nah, yeah, like H, he went and did obviously the mainstream stuff, and it made him blow up differently. And then I feel like now some of his tracks are semi-going back to the ways of how good he was. But like, obviously he's still good, don't get me wrong in it, but like, I still think...
I feel like when the man goes mainstream, I don't think like the quality of music gets worse. I just think they kind of use their skills in different ways, innit?
Yeah, just put in a box by the label or by the fan base.
But it's still them, innit? It's still them, but it's just not as raw as or as unfiltered as their old music. But it's one of them ones where if you want to secure the bag, it's got to be done, innit?
Literally, bro.
Yeah, mate, because when you're not getting that bag, then it's a bit pointless, innit? Like he said it all the time. My man was working on a building site at the time, and then he gave it a year, and then he's gone out, and then bro, look at him.
He got a rate, bro. That's me.
Bro, you can't take anything away from the guy.
You can't hit it.
Yeah, innit? One of my other questions is say, you know, when say if an artist comes to you and
I'm moving too far away from the mic here, is that right?
Nah, you should be sweet.
I was gonna say I think you should be
I'm thinking
I don't want you to edit it.
I'm editing again.
But it's not working.
No, mate, if I edit again and I sit there and I'm like, yo, I have to redo it. Yeah,
I've done it myself, bro.
Yo, we keep it all raw in here anyway. You see, we ain't perfect people, but like,
oh nice.
But like,
personality, bro. It's charisma.
But no, like that's the thing, man. Like the one thing I wanted to know is like, you know, when if an artist comes to you with and they're like, oh, I want to shoot this video. Do you kind of listen to the song first and then you try and direct the video in that way, or do they come with you with the creative ideas?
Again, it's
or does it
artists.
depend?
Artists are all different.
Oh, right, okay.
You know, means some artists maybe they're interested in the filming side anyway, so they're like, yo, I've got this vision.
Yeah.
But I want you to basically capture that vision or like add on that and build on that, which I love.
Yo, check my sorry, bro, but check my man's scanning Oreos and wow, in it, bro, my man, yo. What's he doing?
That's it. Some artists are all different. Some might put my vision and just say, yo, got this track here.
Yeah.
I just want to know what you think, or I can't think of anything. What can you do with this? And then we'll go from there. That's also
yeah. Yeah, no, I think
it's literally digestion now. But does that happen to you? When artists send you a track, but you don't make it.
Yeah.
What do you do? Do you just work with them anyway, just to get the bag?
Well, it's not about getting the bag. It's that artist. Everyone goes through a journey. But I've done shit videos, or what. I've done these things for shit now. How much confidence do you have to do to be able to put yourself out there? At the end of the day, if they're at the start of their journey,
if they're confident in
that means it's not about the long-term vision. That's I want to say to slap this man up, I'm not looking for this. But I can only have to say next time how challenging is it being trying to develop artists that are already at quite a high level?
But well, it's easier because again.
They're used to it, aren't they?
That's it. They're wanting to develop. Obviously, if they're a bit headstrong, and they're not on that path. But a lot of times, they do listen. They're willing to accept because what you're saying to them, they've been hearing it for a while, but they didn't want to hear it, but now it's good for you.
Yeah.
They're like, you know what? Yeah. Or again, like. Some guys would have been cold at the rap thing. That's gonna try a little bit of weird, man.
Yeah. Like, you know what? Yeah, but I remember when we had JB on, and I was talking to him, and I was like, "Yo, when's like the next chat coming out off camera and stuff?" And he was telling me, "Oh, obviously, then they told me about yourself, and that's obviously how I started knowing about you more." But like, I was speaking to him, and he was saying, "Yo, like, listen to this. I started. He's done that little one where Backstreets. That's what it's called." And he was like, "Yo, I'm not really on the wavy thing in it, but like, listen to it." And he showed in it out now, but like, bro, I was listening to it, and I was like, "Yo, it's cold, bro." And he was sat there in it, and he was like, "Yo, I never usually thought I'd do this," and he just sat there, and he was like, "Yo." But big shout out to JB, man, because like, he's another one. He's grafting as well, isn't he? Like, he's a young kid, but he's
starting from early. Isn't stupid to think he's already there. He knows he's putting the work in. He's hungry.
He's doing the mix and mastering as well.
You just said there about not stupid enough to think he's ahead of where he is now. What would you say that mentality-wise is like artists in the downfall and why artists don't really make the top?
There's two things. Confidence. If you're too confident or not confident enough, too confident again, you. So it's hard, yeah, because you have to make it, to find your sound, you have to listen to people, but at the same time, be confident like, bro, this guy's why I can do it, why I listen to him, look at him, this guy don't know what he's talking about. But then, you know what I mean, you find your audience, find your niche and hear what they're saying, but it's just one of that. It's got to be mature.
Taking the right people,
Exactly. Taking it from the right people, so people like yourself.
Yeah, I think that goes.
You know what I mean? I was listening to these guys.
No, but I think that goes back to like the relationship from the winning. Like, I remember when obviously we've been talking to like other podcasts and stuff, and like we're listening to what they're saying, and it's like, we do this, and then we've taken like inspiration of them, and then watching we're doing it's like that. But like, it just goes back to that good relationship, and I always think it's good to always keep them bridges open and don't burn bridges before you end up. Because you never know, man, you might want to cross over with them one day and whatever, like they blow up, they tried using you before and you go, nah.
That's what I'm saying, exactly, bro. And like I said, I just want to kill anyone. I wouldn't want to be the reason that man, I thought, I've tried everyone, no one's, no one's said to me, but I know that they might have, like a year down the line, they might have the biggest.
Yeah, there's no reason to hate in it. There's no reason to hate on them.
Like, for themselves out there, they've probably got bigger balls than you. So.
Yeah, 100%. But I can sit here and talk, but you never see me actually doing a music video, man. Like, I couldn't do it. Like, no, but that's what I mean.
I'm on music video.
No, I mean, actually, no.
I'm waiting on art to shout you, man. I'm there, yo.
It's different, man, because like, I've heard it so many times before, but like, people have said multiple times, like, oh, I've tried to do music, but then people have shut me down before I can even like, properly start. Like, everyone starts somewhere, like, no matter what. Like, obviously, you've only just started doing music yourself. Like, you're probably not as good as how far JB is or MS. You'll get a feedback now. That's what I mean.
You're going to take music seriously, or is it just kind of like a...
Well, again, I wasn't, it was more just, I was around it, I had stuff, and again, I love this industry, I love, not the industry, I love the things, I love music, man, I love that stuff. Like I said from earlier, I knew I didn't want to do videos, but I wanted to be around that person, like in the videos, the bottles,
that's why I want to be in video. That's what I'm looking for, man. Shout out me. I'm seeing you in videos, bag, yeah, I'm like, bro, where's my invite?
This is my
Nah, clutch your vision now. You're enjoying life, man.
This is the power of
This guy had to get you're my inspiration. You're my new uncle now.
Oh my god. They just threw me off. I can't say something in it.
Oh, yeah, that's the good music, yeah. Hey, so I wasn't, it was just not fun, it was just not because I was around it. Man, they were like, come on man, you can do it, hop on, all this, whatever. But hey, You know what I mean? It's been received well. Just some moving behind the scenes and so shout. This is what I was saying before. Shout out my guy Classy. What's it called? 016 Studios, Classy on Instagram.
Big shout.
We've got EP coming. This is the wave stuff. This is like it's a different wave from anything. It's more like You'll see.
You'll see exclusively. You've got to watch in his space. That's what you're doing.
EP coming with my guy Classy. He's like,
are you gonna feature on that?
got full back to back footage.
Oh, that's sick. That's sick, man.
So let's put this on the table, yeah. Artist management, yeah, and you actually rapping,
yeah,
and videography.
Like you've got 3 different factors, bro.
Let's say, yeah, that you could only do one of them, but you're guaranteed to become successful in that field.
But he's already been successful now, isn't he? He is on
no, but I'm saying you're guaranteed to become the top guy in the industry.
Don't call me selfish, bro. The artist, obviously, bro. Just being. Everyone wants to be doing that.
Yeah, they do, man. And this is what I wanted to get to you, right? Do you
put all my people on?
Yeah. That's what I was about to say. You must have a lot of love for other people as well, man. Because like we say it all the time, a lot of people that aren't into like the music industry and stuff just see the artist at the end and don't realise how much graft goes into it. Do you ever feel like sometimes that you like? Do you ever just feel like you have been like, oh look how much work you've done? Like you in your head you're thinking, right? Oh, I took that video from this thing to this thing and I've made this music video, it's gonna slap. Like, do you ever think, man, like, you just not got the credit where it's been due? Like, at all? Because that, for me, I think it'd be good, man, like, the fact that someone else, obviously, they've come to you for you to make it, but like, bro, what's the time? No, but you know what I mean, innit, bro? But like, because obviously,
you're getting a different type of credit, bro. I'm getting that type of credit.
I think it's one of them where I've never felt that way because again, this is all meant to be.
So you kind of came into this with like low expectations anyways. Anything that's like successful.
That's it, man. But like I said, boy, it comes through in the end. Credit. It comes through in the end. But people feel realize and so like that. I don't feel like that, but if I was to come out and be like, oh. It's nice to this one, I'm not a people, why not? This dickhead, bro.
Fully
just feel like see like you want it, and never wants to everything is right, everything goes well, you put out of the universe, you get back, but I believe, not believing in that, it's facts.
Definitely, man, especially with the work ethic you've got anyway, like I said to you at the beginning, like bro, every single track I'm seeing from around us at the minute, it's always that tag, JD killed this. But actually, before we forget, how'd you come up with the name JD killed this? Is it just you?
Wait, what's your name?
JD? Well,
oh, he's going by JD, right?
JD. Hey, but nah, it's that is the initial, my initial blessing. I just never liked my first name. You know, JD. It's always my last name.
That's pretty self-explanatory. JD killed it.
I literally it was just random thing I had to change. My name was some mad shit on Instagram as you're doing, you're killing it.
Yeah. So, like, bro, if anyone has my old Instagram, bro, if it ever comes out.
It was literally just had to think of something to do for my first. People might not even know this. I probably got a different thing on, different Instagram at the end of like some of my first ever vids. Don't go back. I had like videos here that was gonna get. For the time, very good left, like what, 50, 60k views, whatever. It was like, I need a tag, I need a tag. That just came off the tongue. But I guess it's something like, what's it called? Metal booming, what is it, man? One of them names which is like, it's a verb.
Yeah, so like it just,
it's bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
It's worked.
Yeah, I think it has worked because now you're just on everything and anything. But my next question is, because when we go around to the studio and stuff, like I see with you all the time, you try with like on your Snapchat and that, you're rhyming all the words and making jokes or whatever. But like, obviously with you doing this EP, is it something that like has literally just come from being like you being surrounded in the studio the whole time? Cause like when I've been to the studio, I sit there and I think, you know what, I can do this, and I go outside and can't write shit. I can do this.
Watch out for me, I'm calm.
Sure. We'll get you a shirt downstairs.
I've seen you, but fucking.
Well, it's inspiration to write about coming from.
Yeah. You rap a little better than me.
Yeah, no, but like I said about the EP thing, but hey, bro, I don't know, it literally just being there and it's like, you get the vibe and you're around all the same stuff.
Yeah,
you live the same life, whatever, you know, when you're young, so it's just, bro, it was just there and you had the content. As soon as you catch that flow or as soon as you hit yourself back maybe 1-2 times and then you think, oh, fuck it.
Yeah.
I might as well. If it was like terrible, then I know it's not for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But hey, man.
Oh, trust me, I'm told that.
You know what I mean? They'd be like, well, what are you doing? Like, your young people should rip you on us, innit?
Yeah.
So even like, well, going up and like, they're doing the videos. People, like, well, how many people want to do, you know, go into this? If everyone could do it, everyone could do it. As soon as they see the first 2-3 things, they're like,
I think people are very just quick nowadays, isn't it? People are very just like very quick to judge.
That's it. Even where I grew up was different. But people, it's small.
Yeah, let's talk about that. I want to talk about your early life.
Innit? I want to talk about it.
Where are you from? Who raised you? Like what? Tell me how your upbringing made you are today.
From like,
isn't an exclusive?
From near Blackburn, small little town. No one have heard of it. The name sounds funny. But going obviously, chav, shit. You know what I mean? Whatever. That's what I was like. That's what everyone like. No one had it. But if you listen to like the music we listen to now, people that's gay, bro. It's just But it's just it had to be straight rap, whatever, straight this, that, whatever.
What kind of people did you grow up around? People that like you, pretty much.
Nah, you might not. That's when I was the. But I was more into that. Create. I was. You're
more creative.
I'm definitely an artist, innit? Not like an artist like just about whatever.
I'm an artist.
You want to be an artist, you know what I mean? You create people, whatever. And I was the one who was not scared to.
Try something new,
trying to get nice clothes or something like that.
You were not afraid to stand up from early, innit?
Black towel, that was it. Just.
Where do you think that came from? You just naturally like that.
Yeah. And I suppose read about my mum.
Big shout out, JD's mumsy.
Shout out my grandma, man.
Big shout.
You know, you said that your son naturally stood out. Like, did you ever get feel a bit you didn't really fit in?
Nah. Definitely. I was still, that's me. I was still there doing the same much shit in it, but it was. I just again. I like I said doing the videos thing. No one would have ever expected that, innit?
Yeah.
I think I didn't at first, innit? But like I said, it was just one of them people wouldn't have even dare to try it. They didn't want to be different.
Yeah.
And that's I was one of them like, hey, we'll be born in this town, down in this town, whatever. As soon as I got I was like, bro, why would you want to stay here?
Yo, that's the mentality,
man. For yourself, that's what I'm saying about the headstrong. I think that's deep diving into it, not knowing how to do videos, just doing it,
that's literally like what we're doing, innit? Like we never know if this is gonna work, but like we're
the fact that it means
trust, like, and I think that comes from you having such a you creative man, because you like nowadays it probably is just natural to you now, but like when obviously you start getting into it, but like that it annoys me that man when I hear like people saying, oh well you should be doing this, like no one has the right to tell you what you should be doing. Like in the fact of you should go to work, you should go work a 9 to 5, and then you have to die where you were born. Like that frustrates me, man, because if everyone was like that, the world would be a hell of a boring place, bro. It'd be boring, man.
Just looking at ends, it's either jail or a dead job.
Yeah.
Why, you know what I mean? Why would you? I don't get why people want to. I get it, man. It seems hard, doesn't it? But I'm telling anyone right now. Do whatever you want to do. But
do what you want to do.
Right now, anyone who did have a dead job, either on furlough. Oh fuck, look at you, man, you're still operating, still managing to do your thing.
Wait, bro, don't get me wrong, I'm still working at Tesco, innit? But I'm a student, yeah, exactly, man.
I'm still broke, so
any sponsors that want to sponsor Bilal,
this is the time where you sponsors say, look, man,
I spent my last money on my trim.
Yo, you did just play till
my bank account is minus right now. I've not eaten dinner in like 3 months right now, fam. I spent all my money on my trim, so don't hit me hard, fam. I'm putting everything I've got into the podcast.
But like that's the thing, man. Like
I've been there, but I can't afford shit. I've been doing it, no food, shit like that.
You're not there anymore, though. You're not there anymore.
Yo, my man's dripping out.
This was my last penny, but that's why I'm not going to treat it.
Nah, but I think that comes. I think a lot of people that succeed in this industry all have the same one factor, which is the work ethic. Like I think whether you are the artist, whether you're the videographer, whether you're the mixer, master, or you're the podcast, or you're doing a podcast, man.
What is it, 120 hours in something?
Yeah, man.
Whatever, 1,000 hours, whatever it is. Put that time in, bro.
That's what I mean.
You're gonna crack it unless you are just clearly going wrong. Like,
yeah, no, that's like.
If I'm trying to be a professional footballer, that's not gonna happen, is it?
No.
I know man that's like 27 trying to be a professional footballer.
It's like, it's not, you know what, yeah, not even a factor of,
they're not even better than me as well.
Yeah, but at the same time, they're still chasing their dreams though, isn't it?
Yeah, but I would have been better, I could have been a professional footballer.
Yeah, I know, bro, but that's the same thing.
You're a good athlete in that, is that your thing, bro?
Innit, bro? The only time.
No, it is. I could have been a pro, but I dislocated.
That knee injury,
No.
injury.
I never dislocated my knee. I dislocated my hairline, man. That's
yeah. You were like, this hairline cannot go on TV. No way.
I want Sky Sports and BT to be zooming in on the hairline, so I just had to.
I seen that email in it from Arsenal, bro. It was like, nah,
bro. Arsenal Wenger. I've got his phone number, man. That's what. Let me not even talk to him. We got Arsenal Wenger and Alex Ferguson as well.
Oh my god. But nah, man. Like I think a lot of people have the work ethic, and it's like all of us now, like we are wanting to work so that we get to the next level. Like we were having a conversation before, like we've semi-set with what we want to do for the next couple of months, but like what we're gonna do in like 4 months, 5 months, like we know what we're doing now, and I'm assuming you're the same, man. Like you're always thinking about the future.
Yeah, what's your long-term vision?
Man?
What's your long-term vision right now? Like have you got an end goal for like the end of the year or something?
Nah, you know, because there's so many, because there's that many things that
so many things going on.
That many things that I'm excited about, and I've got in the pipelines that it's one of them. Inshallah, the best for all of them. You get me, man? Like, I'm excited for my eyes now, man. I can see where you ask for. Trust me. A lot of people think I'm Arab or something, you know.
Now you're wearing a headscarf as well, so you look like my mum right now.
Yo, this guy. Yo, just feel free, man. Just quick left, right.
You can punch me up if you want.
Yo, Bilal might not be on the next episode, innit?
Big up all my artists, all my people. Hopefully, that's what I'm bothered about, man. Seeing my people succeed. You've seen it.
100%.
It's always good, man.
That's my goal. Like you said about thinking in the future, but I'm thinking 10 steps ahead, and I'm not seeing what the steps are in between that. I'm just like, this is where it's gotta go. I'm gonna do everything I can.
Trust me. Like at the minute, this is gonna be the 6th episode to go out, right? And I was talking. Yeah, this is gonna be the 6th, man. Because obviously we had the little break a bit earlier than what we expected, but we're still new, man. Like we're still just doing what we want to do. But like even I was talking to him before. I was like, yo, this is what I want to do. Like maybe in like April or June, and he was like, yeah, but we need to make sure we do this first, innit? Like I'm always like that. I'm always thinking like ahead of the game, man. Because if you keep thinking, you're gonna come up with these good ideas, man. Like, as you said, you probably went into, you knew that you wanted to be in music, but you never knew you were gonna be doing the videography and stuff like that. So you've always got to be thinking about stuff like that. But I forgot what I was gonna say. I can't lie, you're lost my train of thought again, bro.
Can you talk about them? What's your next guest, and then you got a lot of exciting people coming up, or is that a little...
it's about you. It's about you right now.
It's about you, man.
No, but talk to us about what's a day in the life for JD like.
Yeah, what's it like?
Right now, just graph, keep going, man.
Yeah.
Eat, sleep, graph, repeat.
I think that's the same.
So what? Do you spend more time like on the music videos or in studio, or like what? Where do you spend more time?
The videos is always gonna be my priority, and that's my main. Because again, like I said, I'm learning every day, so I'm just constantly on the videos, graphing. The music for me, like I said, is not. I'm more doing it from the people I'm doing the tracks with and stuff like that. Because I can justify that, then I can't justify spending my time on that. When I've got artists, I'm looking out to, you know what I mean, get them somewhere. Got videos I'm trying to put my all into. I can't. So it's mainly about music videos. Networking, checking in with people.
You see music videos though, yeah.
Brother.
Oh yeah, big up your family.
Big shout. Yeah. Biggest supporters always.
Free Blanco, free Esskay. Shout out Blanco, shout out my little brother YJD.
Yeah,
free
the guys, free my hairlines, right?
Bro, your hairline's gonna be the biggest meme, bro.
You see music videos, do you think right now there's... Because obviously we're in the age now where it's all about streaming in Spotify.
Yeah.
Just audios right now. So do you think music videos are losing significance, or do you think they're getting more
not at all, bro? Because again with the Fredo thing we were talking about earlier, like I said, I'm saving, because a lot of them audios, that's why I'm saving that. But bro, the ones that visualise that, you know, of course I watch them because they came up. It's one of them. The videos.
I don't think the videos
lines and it's what like they won't. Everything right now is obviously media, online, YouTube. Like I said, obviously the streaming thing's a bigger thing now, but I think that's just being realised. And once it is, like Spotify, I swear they're putting videos on there as well now.
Oh yeah,
they are. They're doing it, bro. They're doing it with the Joe Rogan podcast. That's where they first started, man.
So as someone that's like almost like.
Because again, the videos make the story in the song.
Yeah,
it makes together. It gives it a fresh perspective.
So like, as someone that's like a professional in the scene, would you say? I was gonna say, what do you think makes a good? What makes a good music video? Like, is there like a checklist that it's got to have this and this and this and this to be good?
Well, not at all. But you can have. I can't think off the top of my head, but I'm sure I've seen banger videos that have been one person in a room. If it's done right, creatively, and so again. You can say all you want. It doesn't matter about the tools. It's the, you know, the vision behind it, the man behind it. But at some point it does. Because I've got there myself. But when I was doing videos with my dad's first camera, you know, that I just got, I really had to save up on breath and get improve. Because I was at the point where people I you know liked my boys and that, and I was rating. We were doing work together. We're like, bro, I really want this off you, but you just need that 4K. You need that Chris. You know.
There's always that next level up in it, and like, I think. Like as you just said, if your boy, even though your boys want it done by you, they also obviously think your own thing.
They've got a standard to beat. But if you're reaching that level in music, or you're working with people that are reaching that level in music, it's all good saying, yo, I'll stick with my friend, I'll stick, you know, band for life, whatever. It doesn't work like that because they can do it. In America maybe, because I see some of these massive artists with like a dead video that shit out, whatever.
No, meet me at Walmart, and then we're gonna go in
Walmart.
Mad over there.
Let's talk about Gyal, man. Let's talk about Gyal. You said
I was just about to say I need to get out there for the Gyal.
You said something interesting earlier. You said you do music videos, you beg in the background. Like, what's? I know the Gyal must be on you recently, man.
Because you're making look, you got the drip.
Even you're shouting, bro.
Yo, I socials, yo.
Like you said, bro. Hey, my face ain't out there, whatever. I'm not really out there, so people.
Yeah, but you are growing up.
Like you're not getting it. You're getting it.
But you see, you know, it's one, but it's been said.
The special woman behind the scenes, or
bro.
Are you alone?
It's one of them I like the friends with benefits thing. I like.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. You know what? Yeah, I've only just come out of a relationship in it. I don't even want. I'm just about getting my money up, and that's about it, bro.
Because like you can get the pleasure, but you don't have to get what comes with a relationship. It's no stress, no mind.
That's me something I'll try it, but again, either I know right now, with the way I'm trying to succeed. I said it best. Do not settle right now, because then you get comfy.
Yeah, man.
You start thinking, I'm there, man. I don't exactly. You don't have that hunger. You're not thinking, yo, I need to get to the. And if we can all say right now, I just need to ride the dives. Come with me. She's gonna accept the process. She knows that we need to work. Like, you know what's happening right now. But hey, she knows. She can say.
So we do. By the way, we do keep that in it. So thank you, whoever just come in.
Nah, man.
That's my head, you know.
Do you say what it was? Do you say what it was? Yeah, he's opened the door and he's seen your hairline. He's like, yo, wow, I've never seen that before, innit? Bro, I've never seen your hairline till today. And bro, what you looking at?
Bro, let me say something now.
Bro, I've never seen your hairline. You always had a do-rag on.
Let me say something now. No one is allowed to cut my hairline apart from me. That's why I make hairline jokes every day. No one taught me to cut my hairline apart. Every day I read the comments every day. If you mention my hairline, man, I'm gonna warn you in comments. So that's it.
Yo, he's going after me on Twitter, innit? That's what he's gonna do.
You take it, you're just a thief, bro.
My joke, my hairline from my personal life.
Bro, I've never seen it though.
It's not even bad.
It's not even bad, bro. Like
I just got a shape of that 10 minutes.
Yeah, bro, but before
I've never been in my life. That Bible that Jesus Christ, you resurrected my.
Yeah, bro, but even before
that. Bro, I've got my head on that. This water, man.
This is the first time I see my hairline since Jesus walks on water.
Bro, I swear to God, I've never seen her, but literally, like, even before, bro, he didn't even look that bag, and all he ever did was just go, nah, and just slap a do-rag on, bro. I don't think I've ever seen you before on about a do
This is even more privilege. I got the heat.
Innit?
And I got man.
You got the heat, you got his hairline.
I have to bring out my guy JD. Even though it's my first time right
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, man.
I was there, yo. Oh, hey, I was saying, yeah, bro, I don't know any girl who could accept this sort of the attention I could give her right now. She's lying, bro.
Yeah.
She's lying, you get me?
She's busy,
Or
innit?
them girls that try to get a bit comfortable and that, be like, I've been with you getting pissed up, yo, you're not a wifey, so
Yeah.
you can accept this now because you know you can start getting
Just ejaculate and evacuate kind of thing.
Yo, yeah, beating G, fucking.
What was I going to say again? What's your type?
Ooh, just change right, yo. I used to be like, I like, you know, light skin and that, brunettes, you know. But right now, I'm feeling blondes.
I'll give you all the big talk.
Like a little foreign thing, well, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, this
you know what I mean? A little dark thing, but nah, bro, now.
I would have hit Bilal's me.
I got type still.
But I don't even want to think about
Vaginas. All genders, every gender.
I reckon you're saying, I reckon you're feeling them blonde things right now, bro.
Bro, I'm feeling anything that listen, let me say something. My type is girl that want me. That's all.
So any girl that wants you in it, yo, so girls, you know where to go in it. Yo, head over to Bilal.
Nah,
You
you
need
to
to
me
go-
first.
you need to
You know what I mean?
What did you say about that one there, but you don't.
Look at that old one again, so.
100%, man. Right.
Kentucky, but you don't.
Oh, good God, right. Final two questions. We ask this. We ask this to everybody. Right now, it can be either. Well, we've already answered one of them. We've already answered this question. Who's the top 3 artists at the minute? We answered it before. It was 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, so we've already done that one. Right, and
Last one.
yeah, the last one. United or City.
Right, so I know you man are United, right?
Yo, man, I've been watching it. Yo, come on.
So fucking City.
No, right, that's it. I've got no more. I'm gone.
Man spotted both of us at the same time. Say City. You back. These guys gonna get robbed after this.
I didn't bring no interest. This is fair, it's fair, bro. It's fair.
Oh,
But
God.
nah, yeah.
City, man.
you know what,
Yo,
I'm
Bilal's
going
off,
to-
man. Bilal's off. Yo, man, I'm gonna have to wrap up this episode.
Nah,
then.
Blackburn Rovers to the day, man.
Oh, yeah,
I can
man.
stand it, you know what I mean?
Blackburn Rovers still. I
Yeah.
got a friend that
Some
plays.
dead
I got a friend that plays for them still.
Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I was
Some
playing
dead
FIFA the
teams,
other
but
night.
he's got a back,
Blackburn.
so I even back it even more, bro. Nah, trust me, Rovers, man. You gotta back your ends, boy. You can't.
Yeah, 100%.
Innit, man? Big
So
up
definitely, man.
Athletic.
Make sure you get your socials out there,
I'm
man.
from Oldham, innit? So big Oldham Athletic. Even though you're
Oh,
even
God,
though
that's
you're dead.
tragic.
Even though
That
you're
is
dead.
tragic,
Yeah,
bro.
why is he from Stockport?
Yeah, United.
Bro, that
bro.
man there got like a non-league team. And he's trying to talk about Oldham Athletic.
Bro, I
Oldham
don't support
Athletic's in
Stockport
League
County,
One.
bro, because I'm not from there. I'm not.
Where you from?
originally
Wivenshaw?
Yeah.
They've not
So
even
man-
got a team.
bro,
That man there got like a 5-a-side team or something.
Yeah, bro. I
Oldham
promise you now, yeah,
Athletic
you still get
in
little
League
talk-
One,
bro,
but that's a
promise you
professional
now,
team,
yeah, bro.
cuz.
Bro, get on
Big
that
up
5
Oldham.
side.
Nah, but big up Man
Tragic.
United though, even though
Yeah.
you're even stressful right now. But
And
big up yourself.
it was frustrating the other night, bro.
So where are you now? Second, innit?
Second, man. I'm the City.
Nah, but we've already bottled it in because City are not gonna drop points.
Put it this way, you know, a couple episodes back, I said United to win the league, yeah, and you
No, but
said,
I said City will take
City are gonna take it, and then once they get to the top, they ain't gonna be moved off, yo.
And that's what's gonna
I'm gonna
happen
have to take my statement back. I'm gonna have to agree with you
Did
on
you not
that
make a
one.
bet? And did you not make a bet?
Nah. I didn't put no
Bro, I
bets on.
told you my bank account is mine. Anyway. I've got nothing to lose, fam.
100%. Right, get your socials out there where people can find you, where they can get in touch with
YouTube channel as well.
YouTube
That's
channel,
what I'm
everything
saying.
out there now.
First up, JDKILLEDTHIS.OTC on Insta.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna have to make a new snap. Heat on the beat on YouTube, and then obviously I've got Heat on the Beat.otc on Insta. I don't use it. My boy's using it right now, trying to get it up. But
Follow it
if you man
anyway,
go and
man.
follow
Follow
it,
it.
then I
Follow
might
it
start
anyway.
getting
Follow
active
it,
on
man.
it.
Yeah.
I've not been active on
Follow it
Insta
anyway,
for
man.
time
Don't
yet.
watch that.
I've not
Get
been
on
active
there.
on Insta for time. Still definitely follow it because I'm
Follow
making
it
a comeback.
anyways, bro.
Hella content.
Especially Gallum as well, man.
Yeah, man. JDKILLEDTHIS.OTC.
But follow me
Like I
first,
said, all
boy.
the time. Nah.
Yeah,
All
man.
the time, JDKILLEDTHIS.OTC first.
100%, man.
My
And you
DMs
need
are
to be watching this
semi-open.
man's space. I promise you. Bilal, get your socials out there,
Obviously,
lad.
man. Billy the Goat.
Yeah, nah.
Billy the Goat 17 on Instagram and Twitter. Don't watch my
Hit him.
Snapchat, innit? Yeah, Clubhouse. Billy the Goat on Clubhouse as well, man.
You man on this
Oh,
comeback. See, that's something.
Nah, I'm not me, you know. I'm
Nah,
actually
Clubhouse
not
is
on
the
it.
truth.
But nah, definitely make sure you get the TheNextSlice Instagram page as well. We've been getting some mad love on there. Be some couple clips on
follow
there.
Follow TheNextSlice on Instagram. Follow Parade on Instagram. And
follow us on, man. Get on us, and then obviously get my Instagram, which _ckeyes.
That's the end of the episode.
No, it's not. I'm editing. So I'm gonna leave it.
Come on, shout out Blanco, shout out YJ.
My Insta is still _ckeyes_, and that's the end of the 6th episode of TheNextSlice. Peace.
So this shit crazy.
Swear I'm sick of the